All right, let's be real. Moving to the Chicago suburbs can feel like a major life shift. One moment, you're enjoying city life with late night eateries, walkable coffee shops. The next, you're researching school districts and debating the merits of a Costco membership. Trust me, it's worth it for the hot dogs. But if this sounds familiar, don't worry, I got you covered. Today we're diving into the top 5 Chicago suburbs for families. And we're gonna focus on the western suburbs that offer excellent schools, vibrant communities, and most importantly, more space than that cramped city apartment. And stick around because you're definitely gonna wanna hear about the number 1 pick. So let's get started. Number 5, the quaint but cool suburb, Glen Ellen. Glen Ellen's the kind of place where you half expect to stumble upon a Hallmark movie being filmed. It's charming, it's got historic homes, tree-lined streets, and a downtown that feels straight out of a Gilmore Girls episode. But don't let the quaintness fool you. Glen Ellen is a powerhouse when it comes to schools, parks, and family-friendly amenities. So why do families love it? Well, schools like Glenbard West High School consistently rank among the best in Illinois. Downtown is fantastic. Boutique coffee shops, family-owned restaurants, and the Glen Art Theater where you can catch indie films. Plus, you've got Lake Ellen Park, which is a huge draw. Fishing, picnicking, sledding in the winter, it's true Midwest energy. Hey, if you're gonna grab some food, check out Fire and Wine for incredible wood-fired pizzas, or Maize and Mash, a whiskey bar with next-level comfort food. Plus, Glen Ellen's right on the Metro line, so if you work downtown, you can still keep that city connection without having to actually live in the city, because who wants that? All right, number 4, Glen Ellen's bigger brother, Wheaton. That's right next door to Glen Ellen, Wheaton offers many of the same perks, but on a slightly larger scale. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got a strong sense of community, great schools, downtown packed with restaurants and events. And if you love the idea of raising kids in a suburb that still has a little bit of a college town vibe, Wheaton might be for you, thanks to Wheaton College keeping things lively. Schools here, excellent. District 200 is fantastic. Both Wheaton Warrenville South and North are highly rated. Plus, you've got the Illinois Prairie Path that runs right through town for hiking and walks. And Herrick Lake is a family favorite for hiking, kayaking, all kinds of activities. This is a place where kids still play outside after school. Yes, that actually happens. For food, you can go to Adele's Modern Kitchen and Bar. It's a great local favorite, contemporary American dining. Plus, Gia Mia is a great spot for pizza, small Italian plates. Hey, listen, Wheaton is known also for going big on holidays. It's 4th of July parade, Christmas festivities. We're talking straight up Norman Rockwell vibes, all right? Wheaton is definitely a place to check out. All right, we're gonna move on to number 3. And this is what I like to call the cool suburb for people who swore they'd never move to the suburbs, and that's Elmhurst. Hey, listen, I know some of you still wanna be close to the city. Maybe you're not ready to give up your good coffee shops, your hip brunch spots. So if that's you, Elmhurst is your answer. It's got a super walkable, bustling downtown, tons of restaurants, boutiques, even a few breweries, so your craft beer obsession can live on. District 205 for schools is super strong. York High School, one of the top public schools in the area. And again, the Metro gets you downtown in about 25 minutes. Plus, Elmhurst has an actual art museum. That's right, the Elmhurst Art Museum is a legit place hosting contemporary art exhibits. For food, check out Egg Harbor Cafe, maybe dinner at Francesca's Amici, or a burger and a beer at Pints. If you like the idea of raising a family, but still want some of that city-adjacent feel, Elmhurst is definitely one of your best picks. All right, let's move on to number 2. This one's the underrated MVP of the western suburbs, and that's Downers Grove. So Downers Grove is the suburb that people move to when they realize that Naperville's a little bit too big, but they still want all the same perks. Hey, it's got fantastic schools, tons of parks, and a downtown that's lively but not overwhelming. Plus, Downers is known for huge lots. So if you want a big backyard, big enough for like an actual soccer game, this is your spot. For schools, District 58 and 99 are both excellent school districts. Downtown area is growing and there's a legit nightlife scene. I mean, as much of a nightlife scene as the suburbs can have, but tons of restaurants, bars, and coffee shops that are actually really good. And just like Elmhurst, Downers Grove has a metro stop that gets you in the city in about 30 minutes. For food, I would check out Parker's Restaurant and Bar, a great seafood and steaks, Cadence Kitchen, modern American favorites, lots of great spots. So if you want great schools, active community, and a downtown that still has personality, Downers Grove is a solid pick. All right, so we've made it. The number 1 spot, the number 1 suburb for families, the GOAT of the Chicago suburbs, the undefeated and undisputed champion, the Taylor Swift of suburban living, Naperville. All right, have I said too much? Listen, I might brag a little bit, probably because I live here, but Naperville has everything. A bustling downtown, one of the best public library systems in the country, amazing schools, and the Naperville Riverwalk, which is basically a built-in scenic Instagram filter. If you're the kind of person who likes having options, Naperville's for you. Whether it's food, shopping, parks, events, Naperville doesn't just offer them, it does them bigger and better than anywhere else in the western suburbs. I like to call Naperville kind of the capital of the Chicago suburbs. It's not just a great place to raise a family, it's a full-on restaurant destination now. So Naperville's actually the #2 hospitality location in all of the Midwest, next to the city of Chicago. That's right, forget about St. Louis, Grand Rapids, Detroit, Indianapolis. Naperville's got you beat. There are over 50 restaurants in downtown Naperville, and some of the biggest names in dining have taken notice. So you've got Ramsay's Kitchen. Yeah, that's right, Gordon Ramsay. He's got a spot right here in Naperville, serving up high-end dining experience with his signature dishes. Plus, if you want to move out to Route 59, which has a whole line of everything you can imagine from shopping to restaurants, you're going to find a place like Entourage, a sleek, modern American steakhouse with a loungy vibe. It's perfect for date night, but you can bring the kids too. If you want a romantic spot on Water Street, check out Santo Cielo. Amazing rooftop views, brunch, cocktails at sunset, they've got you covered. Now, when it comes to the schools, Naperville schools are no joke. If you have kids or if you plan to, this is one of the biggest reasons people move here. Districts 203 and 204 are among the best in Illinois and the whole country. All 5 of Naperville's high schools are top tier when it comes to academics, sports, extracurriculars, all the above. If you want your kids to have access to phenomenal public schools without having to pay for private tuition, Naperville's your bet. Hey, the downtown area I already mentioned, but it's the best in the suburbs, period. It's walkable, packed with shops, coffee spots, restaurant. And it has that buzzing energy that you usually only find in the city. It features the Naperville Riverwalk, which is a 2-mile stretch of brick pathways, bridges, and scenic spots. So whether you're out for a run, walking the dog, or just want to pretend your life is a rom-com montage, it's perfect. Plus, Naperville has its own beach. Are you kidding me? That's right, its own beach. Centennial Beach is a man-made swimming lake where Naperville kids have been learning to swim for generations. It's basically the spot to cool off in the summer. And Naperville always has something going on. The Naperville Ale Fest, the Fine Art Fair, summer concert series. There's plenty of things year-round to keep you buzzing. And in the holidays, Naperville goes full-blown Santa extravaganza. So listen, Naperville's not just another suburb, it's a destination. If you're looking for top-tier schools, incredible downtown, world-class restaurants, and more community events than you can count, this is where you move. Have I made my point? And hey, Naperville might be a little bit on the pricier side, but it's cheaper than Hinsdale, and you're paying for quality. The schools, food, shopping, elite. There's a reason why Naperville consistently ranks as one of the best places to live in America. So there you have it. Which suburb is your favorite? Did I leave yours off the list? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, smash that like and subscribe button. I've got more Chicagoland content coming your way. See you next time.